Hello everyone and welcome back to another video from our channel. In today's video, we'll take a look at American celebrities who have passed away in the past few days, along with other notable figures from around the world. Leave a comment with the number 1 to join us on this journey. We're really looking forward to your support by hitting the like button on this video. It truly helps us a lot and means so much to us. Thank you all so much. Now let's get started. Burrell passed away at the age of 55 on June 17th at her home in Brooklyn, New York. She was known for her vibrant personality and spiky blonde hair, becoming a beloved television figure who brought energy, humor, and culinary expertise to countless fans. Anne inspired both home cooks and professional chefs with her bold style and infectious passion. Her family shared Anne was a beloved wife, sister, daughter, stepmother, and friend. Her smile could light up any room. Though she is no longer with us, her warmth, spirit, and boundless love will live on. Beyond her role on television, she dedicated time to charitable work and mentored young talent in the culinary world. Anne's legacy will continue to live on in the lives she touched and the meals she helped create. Her passion and kindness will never be forgotten. Marjorie Grande, the beloved grandmother of pop singer Ariana Grande, affectionately known as Nona, has passed away at the age of 99. She was a significant figure in Ariana's life and was deeply loved by fans. Nona made sweet appearances in several of her granddaughter's songs, including Bloodline Daydreamin' and most recently Ordinary Things, where her voice added deep emotion and a heartfelt connection. The Grande family shared the news on June 17th through Instagram stories, stating that Marjorie passed away peacefully at home, surrounded by family and loved ones. In her final weeks, her presence, wisdom, and love deeply touched those around her. Nona's legacy lives on not only through her family but also through music and the memories she helped create. Her gentle spirit and lasting influence will continue to be felt by many. In her personal life, she enjoyed a quiet, happy family with her husband Arnie Anderson and their daughter Samantha. But the last chapter of her life was marked by suffering. In May 2020, she was hospitalized in critical condition after a kidney infection led to cardiac arrest that lasted 10 minutes. Though she was revived, her ongoing heart and kidney issues made recovery impossible. Farrell passed away on October 12, 2020, at the age of 77, leaving fans and colleagues with a profound sense of loss. He was the guiding light of our company and the North Star of the entire industry. The world is a better place because of Leonard Lauder. His legacy lives on through his contributions to business philanthropy and the lives of so many he touched. Leonard's impact will be felt for generations to come, both in the beauty industry and in the values he upheld throughout his extraordinary life. Betsy Gay, a former child star known for her roles in the classic comedy series Our Gang, passed away at the age of 96 on June 13th in Bakersfield, California. She was a familiar face in one of early Hollywood's most beloved series. Betsy brought charm and youthful energy to the screen during a time when the industry was still taking shape. Her performances in Our Gang helped define an era of comedy that still resonates with classic film fans today. The news of her passing was shared by longtime friend Robert Satterfield on Facebook with a heartfelt post. Although her time in the spotlight was brief, her impact was lasting. Her work became a cherished part of American entertainment tradition, and her presence in Our Gang helped create the show's enduring appeal. Betsy Gay's legacy lives on in the joy she brought to audiences and in the warm memories of classic Hollywood fans. Her contributions to early cinema remain an important part of film history. David Hakili Kenwi Bell, an actor who appeared in Disney's live-action remake of Lilo and Stitch, passed away at the age of 46. He was known for his warm presence and deep connection to his Hawaiian roots. Bell brought authenticity and heart to his roles. He passed away on June 12th, with the news confirmed by Hawaii police and shared by his sister Yulin on Facebook on June 15th. His sudden passing has left a deep impact on those who knew and worked with him. Bell's representative Leanna Downey honored his memory with sincere words. He was one of my greatest talents and truly embodied the meaning of aloha, a gentle giant. Bell's kindness, humility, and vibrant spirit were evident in everything he did, both on and off screen. Though his life was cut short, Bell's legacy lives on in the joy and love he shared with others. He will be remembered not only for his talent, but also for the aloha spirit he lived every day. Douglas McCarthy, lead singer of the renowned British electronic industrial band Nitzer Ebb, passed away at the age of 58 on the morning of June 11th. He was known for his powerful vocals and captivating performance style, which helped shape the sound of industrial and electronic body music from the late 1980s onward. With hits like Join in the Chant and Control, I'm Here, Nitzer Ebb attracted a loyal fan base and left a lasting mark on the alternative music scene. The band announced the sad news on Instagram, honoring McCarthy's legacy and the impact he made on their creative journey. In March 2024, McCarthy announced that he would be withdrawing from a European tour after being diagnosed with cirrhosis, the result of many years of alcohol abuse. Despite his declining health, his passion for music never faded. His voice and vision helped shape a genre, and his influence continues to resonate with fans and artists alike. Douglas McCarthy's legacy remains strong in the ongoing evolution of industrial music. Ananda Lewis, former MTV VJ and beloved television personality, passed away at the age of 52 on June 11th. Her sister Lakshmi shared the sad news on Facebook with heartfelt words remembering Ananda and the strength she showed throughout her life. Ananda rose to fame in the late 1990s as one of MTV's most familiar faces, hosting shows like Total Request Live and Hot Zone, where her intelligence, charm, and authenticity resonated with an entire generation. In 2020, the relationship between Pamela and Audie developed quickly, and their decision to marry shortly after his divorce reflected the urgency and intensity of his desire for stability and a family amid the turmoil in Murphy's personal life. Pamela brought him the peace and emotional support he desperately needed. Together, Audie Murphy and Pamela built a family that became a vital foundation during the later years of his life. Their bond gave him strength through some of his most difficult moments. Brian Wilson, the legendary singer, songwriter, and producer who helped shape American pop music with the Beach Boys, has passed away at the age of 82. He was the creative force behind timeless hits like God Only Knows Good Vibrations and Wouldn't It Be Nice. Wilson revolutionized music with his rich harmonies, emotional depth, and innovative production. His influence spans generations, making him one of the most important figures in music history. The sad news was shared by his family on Instagram on June 11th, along with a recent photo of Wilson. We don't really know what to say right now. We realize we are sharing this pain of loss with the whole world, they wrote. Wilson was known for his genius and sensitivity, and his music not only defined an era, but deeply connected with listeners worldwide. Despite facing many personal challenges, his work remains a symbol of beauty, creativity, and vibrant life. Brian Wilson's legacy will echo forever through the songs that continue to inspire. Harris Yulin, a veteran actor known for his roles in Ozark's Scarface and many other stage and television productions, passed away at the age of 87 from heart failure on June 10th in New York City. With a career spanning several decades, Yulin was known for his commanding presence, wide emotional range, and deep dedication to the craft of acting. From gritty crime films to intense stage performances, he brought depth and authenticity to every role. In a statement shared with People, the family wrote, "Yulin was part of a pioneering generation, always passionate about the craft of acting. This lifelong dedication created exceptionally profound performances, a gift to audiences, fellow actors, and the art of acting itself." Harris Yulin's legacy lives on through the characters he embodied and the inspiration he left behind. His passion, discipline, and talent remain a standard for future generations of actors. Sly Stone. The legendary frontman of the pioneering band, Sly and the Family Stone, passed away at age 82 after a long battle with COPD and other health issues. His family announced the sad news on June 9th, stating he peacefully passed surrounded by loved ones. Known for blending soul-funk rock and psychedelic music, Sly Stone helped reshape the musical landscape of the 1960s and 70s, creating a revolutionary sound that connected people through rhythm, message, and energy. In a tribute, his family wrote Sly was a great figure, a revolutionary innovator, and a true pioneer who redefined pop-funk and rock music. His iconic songs have left an indelible mark on the world, and his influence remains profoundly clear. With hits like Everyday People Dance to the Music and Family Affair, Sly inspired generations of musicians and fans alike. His legacy will forever be a part of modern music and cultural history. Patricia Fuenmayor, a reporter in New York for Despierta America and former Miss South America, passed away at age 51 on June 9th after a courageous battle with cancer. She was known for her elegance, professionalism, and deep dedication to journalism. Patricia brought energy and compassion to every story she covered, and her voice and presence became familiar to audiences who admired her commitment and vibrant spirit. The sad news was announced by colleague Raul Gonzalez during the morning news, where he offered heartfelt tribute, a passionate professional woman always dedicated to the craft of journalism. Thank you, Patricia, for your light dedication and smile. We will always remember you. Patricia Fuenmayor leaves behind a legacy of integrity, grace, and inspiration, not only in the media industry, but also in the hearts of those who worked with and admired her. Though his life was cut far too short, Devon Harjes left a profound artistic legacy, authentic and full of passion for storytelling. His contributions to television will be remembered, and his presence will be deeply missed in the entertainment community. Wayne Lewis, singer-songwriter and founding member of the R&B group Atlantic Starr, passed away on June 5th at age 58. Known for his smooth vocals and creative vision, Wayne helped shape the group's signature sound by blending soulful melodies with heartfelt lyrics. As a key force behind hits like Secret Lovers and Always, he played a vital role in the band's rise during the 80s and 90s, leaving a lasting mark on the R&B music scene. The sad news was confirmed by his representative and later announced by Atlantic Star on Facebook. Wayne's contributions extended beyond the stage, deeply influencing a generation of musicians and inspiring countless fans. Wayne Lewis will be remembered not only for his musical talent, but also for the passion and spirit he brought to every performance. His voice and legacy will always remain an essential part of the soundtrack of many lives. Marcy Jones, lead singer of the famous Australian girl group Marcy and the Cookies, passed away on May 30th at age 79. Known for her emotional vocals and captivating stage presence, Marcy became a prominent icon of pop and soul music in Australia during the 60s and 70s. Her band delivered vibrant sounds and infectious energy on the airwaves, winning over audiences with harmonious melodies and a unique style. Just days before her passing, Marcy shared on social media that she had been diagnosed with leukemia. The sad news was confirmed on May 31st by her daughter-in-law, Lisa Asta, who shared an emotional tribute on Facebook. "There will be no more little bursts of music and dancing. You made me laugh until my stomach hurt and always gave me the best advice. You are a legend and icon, and you will always be remembered." Marcy Jones leaves behind a lasting legacy of music, joy, and inspiration that spans generations. Jonathan Joss. The voice of John Redcorn in the long-running animated series King of the Hill was fatally shot at his home in San Antonio, Texas on June 1st. He was 59. Known for his powerful voice and commitment to representing Native people in media, he became a beloved figure in animation and beyond. His portrayal of John Redcorn brought both depth and humor to the show, earning him a lasting place in popular culture. Authorities confirmed that a neighbor, Sigfredo Alvarez Teham, has been arrested and charged with murder in connection to the incident. Joss's sudden passing has left fans and colleagues in shock, remembering him for his talent, authenticity, and the impact he made through his work. His contributions to the entertainment industry and his advocacy efforts will continue to resonate, and he will be remembered for the legacy he built both on screen and off. John Brenkus, host of the popular ESPN series Sports Science, passed away on May 31st at the age of 51 after a battle with depression. He was known for his creative and engaging approach to blending science with sports. Brenkus became a trusted voice in sports media, and his ability to break down the physics behind athletic performance captivated audiences and helped the show earn multiple Emmy Awards. The sad news was shared in a statement on his official social media account, sparking an outpouring of grief from fans, athletes, and colleagues. Brenkus was admired not only for his intellect and creativity, but also for his passion for making science accessible and exciting. His work inspired countless viewers to appreciate the connection between the human body and athletic performance. John Brenkus leaves behind a powerful legacy of education, innovation, and inspiration, one that continues to elevate the world of sports storytelling. Renee Victor, the beloved actress best known for voicing Abuelita in Pixar's animated film Coco, and for her role as Lupita in the series Weeds, passed away on May 30th at the age of 86. With a career spanning decades, Victor brought heart, humor, and authenticity to every role, whether on screen or through her voice. Her portrayal of Abuelita captured the warmth and strength of a family matriarch, leaving a lasting impression on audiences around the world. According to her talent management company, as reported by Deadline, Victor passed away peacefully at her home in Sherman Oaks, California, surrounded by family after a battle with lymphoma. Her performances deeply resonated with audiences of all ages, and her presence in both television and animation showcased her versatility and grace. Renee Victor's legacy lives on through the characters she brought to life and the countless lives she touched through her work and spirit. Although Devon Harjes is no longer with us, he too leaves an unforgettable mark in the hearts of fans. Did you enjoy Renee Victor's story? If yes, leave a comment with the number 2, if not type 5, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next videos. Valerie Mahaffey, Emmy-winning actress, best known for her roles in Northern Exposure and Big Sky, passed away on May 30th at the age of 71 after a battle with cancer. A gifted performer with a unique blend of grace and wit, Mahaffey captivated audiences across television, film, and stage. Her role in Northern Exposure earned her an Emmy Award and cemented her place as one of the most memorable talents on the small screen. Her husband, actor Joseph Kell, shared the sad news, "I've lost the love of my life, and America has lost one of its most beloved actresses. She will always be remembered." Mahaffey's career was marked by its range, warmth, and deep commitment to her craft. She brought depth and charm to every role, leaving behind a legacy of unforgettable performances and touching stories. Her presence will be deeply missed by loved ones and fans around the world. Loretta Swit, an Emmy-winning actress best known for her role as Major Margaret Hot Lips Houlihan in the groundbreaking series MASH, passed away of natural causes on May 30th at her home in New York City at the age of 87. Her performance brought depth, strength, and humanity to one of television's most enduring characters, helping MASH become a cultural icon that still resonates deeply with audiences. The sad news was confirmed by her longtime representative Harlan B., who shared the loss with People magazine. Sweet's career spanned decades, showcasing her versatile talent in both drama and comedy. Beyond the screen, she was also well known for her humanitarian work and advocacy for animal rights. Loretta Swit leaves behind a legacy of powerful performances and a spirit that touched countless fans and colleagues throughout her life and career. Devon Harjes, known for his roles in popular series such as Boardwalk Empire and Manifest, passed away on May 27th after a battle with cancer at the age of 41. Harjes was recognized for his powerful on-screen presence and his ability to convey authentic, multi-layered emotions in his characters, whether in historical dramas or contemporary thrillers. His talent stood out and left a lasting impression on both audiences and colleagues. His representative confirmed the sad news to People, sparking many tributes from fans and colleagues who admired his dedication to his craft. Although his life was cut tragically short, Devon Harjes leaves behind a career marked by depth, authenticity, and a passion for storytelling. His contributions to television will be remembered forever, and his presence will be deeply mourned by the entertainment community. Thomas Jeffrey Hanks was born in Concord, California on July 9, 1956, the third child of Janet Marilyn, a hospital worker, and Amos Mefford Hanks, a mobile cook. His life moved to the unpredictable rhythm of roadside diners and rented rooms. His father's short-term jobs in the restaurant industry forced the family to constantly move from one suburb to another across Northern California. Instead of toys, young Tom collected miles and memories squeezed into the back seats with his siblings Sandra, Larry, and younger brother Jim, absorbing the accents from every stop along the way. Those anonymous highways and motels quietly nurtured the empathy and curiosity that would later guide his career. At school, he was a shy child, but friends remembered the bright-eyed boy who enjoyed reading lessons aloud, savoring the chance to perform different voices for an attentive audience. Constantly changing schools demanded that he quickly adapt to making new friends, turning each semester into both a first meeting and a farewell. The habit of starting over. By 2013, the warning signs were flashing red. Sitting across from David Letterman, Tom Hanks revealed that years of unstable weight and a habit of consuming carb-heavy snacks on set had culminated in type 2 diabetes. The diagnosis wasn't a dramatic shock, but came after decades of blood sugar levels hovering in the pre-diabetic range. Still, it forced Hanks to completely rewrite his daily habits, saying goodbye to trays of donuts, welcoming high-fiber breakfasts, giving up late-night script-writing sessions accompanied by cola, and instead taking early morning walks through Pacific Palisades with his rescue dog Monty trotting by his side. Hanks admitted that the learning process felt like receiving instructions in a foreign language, but he overcame it with discipline and meticulous note-taking, just like rehearsing a script, tracking his gram intake, pricking his fingertip to check blood sugar, and replacing indulgent habits with the persistence of portion control. Managing diabetes became a family community project for the Hanks household. Rita Wilson switched to Mediterranean recipes with moderate olive oil. Their grown children joined weekend bike rides up Mulholland, and the renovated garage was transformed into a quiet gym adorned with classic movie posters for inspiration. Hanks also prioritized his mental health, openly discussing bouts of anxiety linked to blood sugar fluctuations. He used meditation apps, kept a daily journal on his beloved 1934 Corona typewriter, and maintained a strict sleep schedule to keep his mood stable. Friends noted that his eyes still held the curiosity of a child, but now with a newfound respect for routine. Where he once chased the chaos of production, he now guards his 8 hours of good sleep as carefully as an Oscar statue in the studio. Then in March 2020, while filming Baz Luhrmann's Elvis in Queensland, Hanks and Wilson became the first A-list celebrities to contract COVID-19, a global turning point. His calm Instagram post, "Rita and I are in Australia feeling a bit tired like we have the flu," became a lesson in measured communication. The couple spent 2 weeks in isolation at Gold Coast University Hospital, spreading optimism and practical updates that helped millions connect with the human side of the pandemic. After being discharged, they donated antibody-rich plasma to research labs, joking that Hanks' serum might help others. Public health officials acknowledged that his transparency helped boost widespread compliance with regulations, proving that the influence of celebrities can also serve as a kind of civil vaccine during times of global fear. In the years that followed, Hanks used his platform to support wide-reaching health campaigns, raising awareness about type 2 diabetes with the American Diabetes Association, fundraising for Stand Up to Cancer, and surprising young patients with Zoom calls, often accompanied by his patient Woody doll. Nowadays, he frequently goes out with a nutritionist and his folding bike, turning down roles that require strict diets, which could disrupt his metabolism. At 68, he understands clearly that longevity is the true adventure, and every wise decision is a step higher in the story of his life. The boy who once lived out of a suitcase now carries a glucose monitor and a handful of almonds, proof that even Hollywood's most relatable everyman hero Hanks can evolve from a versatile storyteller into a disciplined manager of his own health journey. Tom Hanks has acquired the adaptation rights to Walter Isaacson's biography of Leonardo da Vinci and commissioned a screenplay exploring the final years of the brilliant polymath in France. Hanks intends to direct, only saying he wants to paint a mural from behind the camera. Meanwhile, a playful musical about the unsung tailors involved in the Apollo 11 mission is in development, showcasing his desire to blend citizen history with accessible entertainment. Far from seeing new media as a dilution of cinema, Hanks approaches the digital realm with the curiosity of a grandfather. He serves as a storyteller for the popular podcast Found Objects, restoring rare artifacts like 1890s baseball gloves and Cold War spy cameras, recounting their secret journeys in 10-minute episodes that consistently rank in Spotify's top 10. He also consulted on a virtual reality project accompanying Band of Brothers wearing VR goggles, alongside technology developers to ensure the emotional impact translates from flat screens to immersive spaces. In 22 states, his TikTok-style history explainer videos are streamed, ending with the phrase, "And that's the shape of things," filmed in a continuous shot to capture the attention of young viewers scrolling online before the algorithm moves them elsewhere. In the Screen Actors Guild American Federation of Television and Radio Artists, SAG-AFTRA discussions about AI voice cloning technology, Hanks has been a strong advocate for strict ethical limits, proposing that licenses for his own synthetic voice be granted only for nonprofit educational purposes. From being the everyman in early sitcoms, he has become a guiding figure helping storytelling safely cross the technological Rubicon. Alongside his art charity has been a close side gig woven into Hanks's schedule. The program Got Your Six, in partnership with the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs, provides transitional housing and job training for veterans. His quarterly site visits aren't for ribbon-cutting ceremonies, but for planting gardens or hosting resume writing workshops. He funds scholarships at several community colleges, prioritizing students over 30 who balance work and family just as he once did. At the Academy Museum of Motion Pictures, Hanks organized and sponsored a permanent exhibition dedicated to early projectionists, highlighting the silent work behind the silver screen. More recently, his legendary collection of typewriters, over 320 meticulously restored, has toured public libraries across the United States. The classic clack-clack sound is accompanied by lessons on tangible communication in the era of swipes and taps. Whenever possible, Hanks attends openings encouraging children to type their names and delighting in their amazement at this mechanical marvel. Family is now the great epic of his life. Weekends revolve around Los Angeles, New York, and the wooden cabin in Idaho he bought after Saving Private Ryan, where multiple generations live together. His grandchild learns fishing while the adults stash their phones in a locked box called the reality distortion device. Colin Hanks often collaborates with him on documentary ideas. Elizabeth takes advantage of the lake to teach art, and his sons Chad and Truman compete in cornhole under Grandpa's witty commentary. Every June, Tom and Rita host an outdoor movie screening, sometimes a rough cut, not yet released, a restored silent film, or a stop-motion short made by a grandchild projected onto a white bed sheet, while homemade pizza bakes in the wood-fired oven he built during quarantine. These gatherings, free of paparazzi and Zoom cameras, provide the emotional calories that recharge his energy for public engagements. Hanks dedicates much time to mentoring. Twice a year, he runs a week-long acting workshop at the Geffen Playhouse, limited to 15 emerging actors selected through a self-taped audition. The course focuses on script analysis, camera awareness, and career endurance. A standout exercise is a 10-minute silent scene demanding openness and authentic human emotion. Students describe the workshop more as a rite of passage than a class, with feedback from Hanks that is both precise and fatherly, part professional notes, part life advice. He also supports writers through the open submission portal of the Small Story Big Screen contest, organized by Plato, selecting one unrepresented screenplay each year for potential production. The winner receives a vintage Smith Corona typewriter restored by Hanks himself, along with a handwritten letter encouraging them to embrace the tangible struggle of writing. Alongside his storytelling career, Hanks's literary work has also grown. After the short story collection Uncommon Type 2017, he published the novel The Making of Another Major Motion Picture Masterpiece 2023, which both satirizes Hollywood and reflects on collaboration. Critics praise its insider accuracy, while book clubs appreciate its gentle optimism. He is currently writing a non-fiction book about the mid-20th century federal highway system and its impact on national identity, a topic inspired by his childhood family road trips during their frequent moves. Hanks often drives along Route 66 in his restored 1955 Chevrolet, taking notes and observations that weave together infrastructure and memories. He dreams of adapting it into a documentary series combining archival footage, personal essays, and animated maps. Hanks's career continues to evolve, blending patriotism with global responsibility. He was granted honorary Greek citizenship in 2020 for his wildfire relief efforts, splitting summers between Antiparos and Athens, leading coastal cleanup programs with local youth and American students in exchange for filmmaking classes. Hanks serves on the board of Rainforest Trust, quietly doubling donations during Earth Week and voicing videos about UNESCO heritage sites. He once hosted a climate forum with Greta Thunberg and Sir David Attenborough, joking that he was the electronic soundtrack for these two masters. His passport reads like a storytelling map, each stamp a detail in a life that defies simple boundaries. Regarding his health, caution has replaced past extremes. He follows a diet that is 80% plant-based and 20% indulgence, carefully measured like guest roles in a star-studded cast. Weekly checkups with an endocrinologist, medication adjustments, and continuous glucose monitor data are synced into a research program tracking long-term outcomes for creative professionals. A custom desk position scripts at eye level to reduce strain, and evening pickleball matches provide cardiovascular exercise while fostering community connection. His pandemic habit of photographing stray dogs on walks has evolved into an Instagram series raising awareness about shelter dog adoption, each Polaroid accompanied by the playful caption vibes, "Only stop hounding yourself with adoption location details" at the end. In summary, Tom Hanks's current life resembles a skillfully edited montage, vibrant creative work, managed health family stories, intertwined with community service activities, all weaving a steadfast theme. The most important story is the story of serving others. In the coming months, he will promote Here, an experimental film directed by Robert Zemeckis set entirely within a single living room spanning 100 years, a meditation on time-space and enduring furniture. Additionally, he is in negotiations to make a cameo in a Wes Anderson ensemble and to star in a Netflix drama series about the founding history of the Peace Corps. But as Hanks often tells reporters, plans are just the framework. Life and the storyboard share one truth: miracles bloom in the unpredictable. The talented actress and model Shefali Jariwala has left us at the age of 42, leaving behind immense sorrow for her fans. Shefali captivated audiences with her iconic music video Kanta Laga and her remarkable journey on Big Boss 13. Her radiant smile and vibrant energy made her an icon of Indian entertainment. She was rushed from her Mumbai home to the hospital but sadly could not be saved. The police are currently investigating the cause with initial suspicions pointing to cardiac arrest. Her husband, actor Parag Tyagi, was by her side until her final moments along with her family. The Bollywood community is reeling from Shefali's passing. Singer Mika Singh and actor Ali Goni paid tribute, calling her a beautiful soul gone too soon. Big Boss fans also fondly recall her warmth and unforgettable impact. Shefali Jariwala, a shining star, will forever glow in the hearts of her audience. The baseball world has lost a legend. Dave Parker, nicknamed The Cobra, passed away at age 74. Over 19 seasons in Major League Baseball, including 11 with the Pittsburgh Pirates, Parker left his mark with speed, power, and fierce competitiveness. He was a key figure in the Pirates' World Series championship and earned the prestigious MVP award. The Pirates held a moment of silence to honor him. With 339 home runs, a .290 batting average, and 7 All-Star selections, Parker was a symbol of excellence. After leaving the Pirates, he played for the Cincinnati Reds before retiring in 1991. Despite battling Parkinson's disease since 2013, Parker continued to inspire as a coach and a dedicated member of the baseball community. Dave Parker, an indomitable legend, will forever be a source of pride for the sport. The R&B world has lost a legend. Walter Scott Jr., founding member of the Whispers, passed away at 81. As the lead voice behind timeless hits like Rock Steady, The Beat Goes On, and It's a Love Thing, Walter brought joy to millions of fans worldwide. Born in Texas and raised in Los Angeles, Walter, along with his twin brother Wallace and friends, formed the Whispers in 1963. Their music shaped a generation with soulful melodies and intense emotion. Despite pausing his career to serve in the military, Walter's passion for music never wavered. Walter Scott Jr.'s legacy will live on through timeless melodies and the love he shared with his audience. A true artist, he leaves an indelible mark on the hearts of fans. After serving in the military during the Vietnam War, Walter returned to lead the Whispers to new heights with Solar Records. His smooth vocals blended with R&B melodies propelled the group to 8 top 10 albums and earned them a place in the Rhythm and Blues Music Hall of Fame in 2014. In his final moments, Walter was surrounded by his wife, Yan, 2 children, 3 grandchildren, and his brother, Wallace. He will forever be remembered as a soulful voice who shaped R&B with boundless love and passion. Bill Murray, one of America's greatest comedians, born September 21, 1950 in Wilmette, Illinois, left a legacy not only through laughter, but also through his sincerity. The 5th of 9 children in a lively Irish Catholic family, Bill honed his humor amid the joyful chaos of his upbringing, sharpened by quick-witted jokes and playful antics. Bill's youth was a blend of light and shadow. He once dreamed of becoming a doctor while attending Regis College in Denver, but the theater stole his heart. A visit to Chicago's Second City with his brother Brian changed everything, revealing to Bill that comedy was the medicine to heal the soul. Bill's path was far from smooth. At 20, a thoughtless joke at O'Hare Airport led to his arrest for marijuana possession, forcing him to leave college and face a major setback. But Bill didn't falter. Joining Second City in 1973, his natural talent and ability to turn pain into laughter propelled him to stardom. From there, Bill Murray became an icon of profound humor, delivering joy laced with raw, authentic emotion. Dreaming of becoming a doctor led Bill to Regis College in Denver, but the stage was his true calling. A performance at Chicago's Second City with his brother Brian changed everything. Bill realized comedy wasn't just about laughter, it was a way to heal the soul. In 1973, after a grave mistake at O'Hare Airport led to his arrest and dropping out of college, Bill returned to Chicago with renewed determination. He joined Second City, where friendships with John Belushi and Harold Ramis pushed him to hone his sardonic sincerity. Each performance was a challenge, and Bill transformed personal stories into emotionally charged jokes, captivating audiences with unexpected empathy. In 1974, Bill stepped onto a bigger stage with the National Lampoon Radio Hour in Manhattan, where he, John Belushi, Gilda Radner, and Chevy Chase crafted bold, improvisational sketches. A mumbled, "That's right," or a perfectly timed pause from Bill could send audiences into hysterics. He was dubbed a sniper of comedy, striking unexpectedly from stillness. In 1976, a golden opportunity arrived when Lorne Michaels invited Bill to join Saturday Night Live SNL for its second season, replacing Chevy Chase. Despite a rocky start, Bill won over audiences with self-deprecating monologues and characters like the lounge singer Nick Winters and a comedic sports director. His friendly rivalry with Belushi fueled his brilliance, earning him an Emmy in 1978 and embedding his sardonic smile in the hearts of millions. Hollywood quickly noticed Bill. In Meatballs 1979, his role as camp counselor Tripper Harrison with an improvised "it just doesn't matter" speech turned a low-budget film into a hit. Then, Caddyshack 1980 cemented his legend as Carl Spackler, a quirky groundskeeper muttering hilarious tales with monk-like seriousness. Bill's roles didn't just spark laughter, they touched hearts, blending absurdity with sincerity. He proved laughter could be a powerful remedy, carrying him from small stages to the pinnacle of American comedy. In 1981, Bill Murray reunited with director Ivan Reitman and co-star Harold Ramis in Stripes, a daring military comedy. As John Winger, a slacker with undeniable charm, Murray became the voice of a generation disillusioned with authority, yet craving camaraderie. The film doubled its projected box office, proving his talent shone not just on stage, but on the big screen. Behind the scenes, Murray studied filmmaking with remarkable focus. He realized sincerity was the key to winning audiences even through sarcasm. This philosophy shaped his style, always humorous, yet laced with profound longing. In 1984, Ghostbusters catapulted Bill Murray from beloved comedian to global superstar. As Dr. Peter Venkman, a wisecracking paranormal researcher, Murray had audiences roaring with laughter while revealing the heart behind each quip. The film grossed $290 million, redefined the adventure comedy genre, and made Murray a cultural icon. Kids dressed as Venkman for Halloween adults quoted lines like, "We came, we saw, we kicked its ass." Yet Murray stayed grounded, wearing a worn Cubs cap and biking through Manhattan as if fame was just a minor misunderstanding. In Scrooged 1988, Bill Murray played Frank Cross, a ruthless TV executive who rediscovers his humanity through ghostly visits. With biting wit and subtle compassion, Murray made audiences loathe and love his character. The film showcased his unique talent, turning cynicism into redemption without manipulating emotions. Though critics called the film's tone chaotic, they couldn't deny Murray's magnetism. He mastered the art of making audiences laugh, jeer, and cheer all in one story. Groundhog Day, 1993, marked a pinnacle in Bill Murray's career, playing Phil Connors, a weatherman trapped in a time loop in Punxsutawney. Under Harold Ramis's direction, Murray delivered a performance both hilarious and profound, capturing despair, anger, and ultimately the grace of a man finding meaning in repetition. The film became a classic cited by philosophers and spiritual leaders as a lesson in enlightenment. Murray not only made audiences laugh, but also prompted them to reflect on human transformation. Groundhog Day proved he was not just a comedian, but a true artist. In What About Bob, 1991. Bill Murray played Bob Wiley, an endearing neurotic patient who drives his therapist, Richard Dreyfuss, to madness. Bob's hapless humor, blended with Murray's signature charm and subtle sarcasm, kept audiences glued to the screen. The film was a hit, cementing Murray's knack for turning quirky characters into beloved icons. Viewers roared with laughter, but beneath it was the empathy Murray deftly conveyed, making Bob not just hilarious, but unforgettable. In the 90s, Bill Murray was the king of improvisation, constantly pushing boundaries to capture authentic moments. His creative freedom sparked laughter, but also stirred trouble. Once he allegedly threw a producer into a lake for comedic effect, an act that had Disney rethinking security. Not everyone got Murray's performance, but his box office draw was undeniable. Still, Murray stayed true to himself. Ditching agents, he used a 1-800 voicemail to screen scripts, leaving directors likening contact with him to tossing a bottle into the sea. Yet his talent, a single eyebrow raise, could light up a scene made everyone patiently wait. Murray never followed a predictable path. He popped up unexpectedly in Tootsie 1982, played a raspy jazz singer in Little Shop of Horrors 1986, and even voiced Garfield in Garfield 2004, rumored to be a role he took mistaking Joel Coen for the Coen brothers. Each choice, whether quirky or deliberate, reinforced his distinctive style, free-spirited, bold, and utterly unpredictable. Fans adored Murray because he does what Bill Murray wants. But behind the rebellion was a pragmatist. He snuck into minor league baseball games to cheer for the team he co-owned, sang karaoke at strangers' parties, or served drinks at an airport bar when staff were overwhelmed. These moments made Murray a legend, a trickster sage who appeared to remind us that life is an improv act. In the late 90s, feeling the repetition in his comedic roles, Bill Murray chose to reinvent himself. The turning point came with Wes Anderson's Rushmore, 1998, where he played Herman Bloom, a melancholic industrialist grappling with a midlife crisis. Instead of quips, Murray delivered weighty silences, a cigarette at the bottom of a pool, or a vacant stare through horn-rimmed glasses. The performance was hailed as a revolution, earning Murray Best Supporting Actor awards from New York and Los Angeles critics. Anderson found in Murray a muse who could balance quirkiness with pain, opening a new chapter where laughter stemmed from the heart rather than punchlines. Bill Murray's collaboration with Wes Anderson continued in The Royal Tenenbaums 2001, playing Raleigh St. Clair, a reserved neurologist harboring quiet sorrow. Amid a cast of eccentric characters, Murray shone with subtle expressions, a twitch of frustration, or a hesitant breath before confessing marital doubts. Audiences realized that beneath Murray's sarcastic armor lay a deeply human vulnerability. He wasn't just a comedian, but an artist who could turn small moments into profound stories, making viewers laugh and cry in equal measure. If you also recognize the depth behind Murray's laughter and feel that his moments touch your heart, don't forget to leave a like and share this video with your friends. Comment your thoughts on Murray and special characters like him in the comments below. In The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou, 2004. Bill Murray played Steve Zissou, a washed-up oceanographer chasing a jaguar shark and the meaning of life. Sporting a red beanie and worn sneakers, Murray delivered a portrait of midlife crisis that was both humorous and poignant. Though box office returns were modest, cinephiles cherished the film for Murray's emotionally restrained performance. Bill Murray's collaboration with Wes Anderson continued to mine his depth, turning quirky moments into bittersweet tales. Murray wasn't just the center of the film, he was the soul anchoring Anderson's vibrant imagination. Lost in Translation 2003 by Sofia Coppola is a shining milestone in Murray's career. Playing Bob Harris, an aging actor lost in the neon-lit streets of Tokyo, Murray conveys isolation through his weary gaze and whispered words in a karaoke bar. He combines dry humor with the subtle tremor of someone searching for new meaning in life. His seamless performance with Scarlett Johansson brings a genuine intimacy free from any pretense. The role earned him a Golden Globe, a BAFTA, and his first Oscar nomination. At the awards ceremony, he joked that almost winning was even more enjoyable than winning itself. Hollywood recognized him. Murray was not just a comedian, but an actor who could transform silence into gold. In Broken Flowers, 2005, by Jim Jarmusch, Murray transforms into Don Johnston, a ladies' man searching for his old lovers after receiving an anonymous letter about a possible child. With minimal dialogue, Murray lets the heavy silences speak volumes, regret accumulating like dust on a pink tracksuit. The film won the Grand Prix at Cannes, with critics praising his eloquent stillness. Even when returning to lighter roles, such as voicing Baloo in The Jungle Book 2016 or making a cameo in Zombieland 2009, Murray always brings dramatic depth. A simple raise of his eyebrow can shift from humor to melancholy, showcasing his remarkable talent for balancing tones. Murray's Renaissance period wasn't just about his acting, but also how he reshaped his relationship with Hollywood. Still without an agent and only reachable through the legendary 1-800 number he made, directors adjust scripts and shooting schedules to suit his spontaneous nature. Film schools study him as a symbol of reinvention, choosing independent films over blockbusters to maintain his freshness. Murray is humble, joking that he simply learned how to stand still and let the camera think. But the truth is, he selects projects carefully, ensuring each role is full of surprises. From his iconic portrayal in Caddyshack to the critic-adored performances in Isle of Dogs 2018 and On the Rocks 2020, Murray bridges the gap between mainstream entertainment and refined art. Bill Murray has always kept his private life as a picture that is both clear and mysterious. His first marriage to Margaret Mickey Kelly in 1981 brought two sons, Homer and Luke, along with cozy family evenings filled with baseball and laughter in the Midwest. However, The pressures of a Hollywood schedule led to their amicable divorce in 1994. Murray remained a dedicated father, flying home between shoots to attend science fairs or his children's baseball games, always placing family above box office numbers. In 1997, he married costume designer Jennifer Butler and settled on Sullivan's Island, South Carolina, where they raised 4 sons, Caleb, Jackson, Cooper, and Lincoln, in a home filled with surfboards and guitars. Their divorce in 2008, though accompanied by allegations of emotional distance, was handled discreetly, with both protecting their children from the tabloids. Murray remained a devoted father, always keeping his family away from the spotlight. For Murray, parenting is an improvised play, encouraging curiosity, setting flexible boundaries, and cherishing each moment. He once unexpectedly showed up at Lincoln's school play, blending into the crowd in a hoodie until revealing himself with a hug after the performance. He also coached Cooper's basketball team under a pseudonym to ensure fairness, avoiding any advantage from his fame. At home, Murray upholds simple values, work schedules, library cards, and handwritten thank you notes, all legacies from his mother, Lucille. These gestures reflect his belief that fame should never overshadow the importance of family. For Murray, being a father is the most important role, surpassing any award. Off-screen, Murray is a modern folk hero, making surprise appearances to spread joy. Without an agent or media presence, he uses the legendary 1-800 number to receive scripts, making directors wait for months. But Murray's spontaneity is magic. He served drinks at a music festival in Austin, sung karaoke at a stranger's bachelor party, and snuck into a game in Charleston whispering, "No one will believe you," before vanishing. These moments have turned Murray into a symbol of spontaneity, challenging society to embrace unexpected joy. He's recited poetry in Brooklyn, brought The Catcher in the Rye to film sets, and embraced Buddhist philosophy on mindfulness, rejecting social media. Murray lives fully in each moment, proving that fame doesn't require gadgets or followers. Bill Murray's career is a testament to authenticity, risk, and curiosity. From Ghostbusters to Lost in Translation, he has consistently chosen his own path, rejecting stereotypes to pursue emotionally rich roles. Collaborating with Wes Anderson's Sofia Coppola and Jim Jarmusch, he has delved into the deeper layers of human nature, turning every raised eyebrow into a story. Murray is not just a star, he is an artist rewriting the rules of Hollywood, staying fresh and relevant through each decade. His legacy is a reminder: living authentically, taking risks, and staying curious will make you timeless, both on screen and in real life. With the rhythm of a wandering monk disguised as a stand-up comedian, Bill Murray currently splits his time between Sullivan's Island, Martha's Vineyard, and long trips following his beloved Chicago Cubs. He maintains an active, minimalist lifestyle with no fixed schedule, always ready to jump into any adventure that comes his way. His friends say that while messages may go unanswered for weeks, a midnight call for help will always get an immediate response, complete with pizza and laughter. Elusive, but it's not withdrawal. It's a strategy to preserve the childlike wonder of surprise. Murray propels his career by keeping a distance from fame, ensuring that every appearance of his, whether on set or behind the DJ booth at a wedding, feels like an event. A reminder that the richest moments in life often have no script. Bill Murray's generosity often appears unexpectedly, a sudden warmth that disappears just before anyone can fully acknowledge it. In Chicago, he quietly funded arts programs at his old elementary school, covering everything from clarinet reeds to stage lights. Murray has said that children need instruments just like trees need sunlight. During the pandemic, he sent surprise envelopes filled with tips to unemployed stagehands along with handwritten jokes tailored to their city. Those who benefit from Murray's quiet charity describe him as approachable, someone who helps wherever he goes, rather than just standing in boardrooms. When reporters ask him to disclose the amount, he simply shrugs and quotes his mother's proverb, "True charity should never be repeated." Sports have become a second pillar in Murray's extracurricular life, blending competition, nostalgia, and community service. He holds stakes in minor league baseball teams like the Charleston River Dogs, Hudson Valley Renegades, and St. Paul Saints, showcasing his lifelong dedication to stadiums where ticket prices are lower than lunch and errant balls still hurt if you're not paying attention. On game days, Murray roams the stands in disguise, buying hot dogs for kids and orchestrating pranks during halftime. He also creates impromptu dance contests and sunscreen check stations in his lab coat. Every year, his tournaments offer prizes for children's hospitals, and the championship rings are auctioned off to fund new school libraries. Murray's philosophy is simple. If baseball is America's pastime, then the ballpark should be a community garden fertilized by laughter and affordable ticket prices. Golf has become an integral part of Murray's life. After winning the Pebble Beach Pro-Am in 1991, he became the unofficial clown of the tournament, turning the sand traps into comedy stages while raising millions of dollars for charity. Through the Murray Brothers Caddyshack Foundation, he has funded college scholarships for first-generation students and created opportunities for young talent. Caddyshack is a chain of restaurants that Murray and his family opened in Florida and Illinois, designed with the style of a classic golf club. Regular visitors to these spots have witnessed Bill Murray occasionally stopping by the bus tables, posing for photos, leaving autographs on napkins, and writing humorous messages for guests. Bill Murray's relationship with music is equally infused with goodwill. He occasionally tours with Christian Vogler, performing concerts that blend Hemingway excerpts, cover songs and anecdotes about Van Morrison during the Chicago Cubs late-night games. A portion of the proceeds from these performances is donated to the Save the Music Foundation. During one show in Austin, when he discovered a malfunctioning amplifier backstage, Murray returned with his own portable speaker and joked, "Improvisation works in jazz and charity work." Moments like these illustrate how Murray's side projects blend seamlessly with his artistic sensibilities. Each endeavor, whether it's serving craft beer at a Saints game or reading Revel's lines in French functions as an improvisational reminder to spark community joy. Despite receiving numerous business offers, Murray often turns down those that don't align with his easygoing, joyful spirit. One vodka brand tried to persuade him, but Murray only agreed if the profits were used to provide new sneakers for every school in the U.S. However, a logistical quagmire ultimately ended the negotiations. Murray has also ventured into tech projects such as the Loose Ends app, which connects volunteers with charity performances and activities like mural painting or food delivery. The app allows users to report their volunteer work without needing a resume, with push notifications written in his own voice. Murray said, "A roof needs patching 3 houses down, fix it, then treat yourself to a taco." Behind all these activities lies Murray's growing meditation on fame and authenticity. He compares celebrity to stored credit, useful only when spent on others. In interviews, Murray often recalls a lesson from Cubs legend Ernie Banks. If you're lucky enough to be in the game, make sure everyone gets a swing. Whether at Wrigley Field, a food bank ravaged by a storm, or a pop-up poetry contest, Murray's presence always brings clarity and a sense of shared purpose. Murray rarely publicizes his donations or investments, believing in the ripple effect rather than recognition. He consistently channels his eclectic interests, sports, food, music, and technology, into community service initiatives. Murray has built a multifaceted legacy, part philanthropist, part entertainer, but entirely unpredictable. These side projects have become both refuge and practice space, allowing him to experiment with new comedic rhythms while refining his understanding of community. Murray has never let the audience predict where he will show up next. It could be a tailbaby baseball game, an impromptu reading at a Brooklyn bar, or a night of bingo at a senior center. Wherever he is, people always expect his generosity to follow, often disguised as a joke, a dance, or an impromptu hug. Even as he enters the autumn of his career, Murray's commitments continue to impress. Recently, he delivered a memorable performance in Wes Anderson's The French Dispatch, 2021, and in Ant-Man and the Wasp,